All right, folks, here we are again for another YouTube video. This is gonna be my next Will It Start. We're at my brother's house here because he sold me this thing for pretty cheap. This is actually the truck I learned to drive a straight drive truck in. I mean, I knew how to drive a tractor, but this is the truck I learned to drive straight drive in. It's an 84 Toyota, whatever, with 22R and a 4-speed. And as you can see, it's missing a lot of trim pieces, and that's because when my brother went to body school, he took it with him and was doing body work on it to get it prepped for paint, but they never did paint it or anything. But we're out here gonna pick it up today because he actually sold his house. He's moving, and we're gonna see if his tires are air up. I got the front one air up. They all look like they're on the beads, and so we're gonna turn the compressor back on and see if we can't get the rest of them aired up. It's been sitting here for probably 4 years, something, 3-4 years, but it used to be a good running truck. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get these tires the rest of the way aired up here. Turn this compressor back on. We can even find the valve stem. There it is. See if she'll take some air. I don't even know what is that. What in the heck is that? I have no clue what that is. Oh! Yeah, she's taking air. Lifting this baby up off the ground. Well, I can't believe it. The old girl taking air. Well, y'all know what it's like to pump up a tire, and I think the other two's gonna take care because they're still all on the bead. So I'm gonna continue pumping these up, and we're gonna try to get her on the trailer, probably with the skid steer, and I'll try to get it running when it's at the house. Son of a gun, that valve stem leaks. Really bad. Dag nabbit. Yeah, that valve stem ain't no count. Oh well. Alrighty, folks. As you can see here, we got the Toyota, the 22R little mint wagon. It just rained all day today. I was out of work, but now the sun's out. I'm gonna see if we can't just see if the engine turns over and everything. I just put this battery in it. It should have a charge. I don't know. It's been probably 2 weeks since I actually charged that battery, so who knows. But first things first, let's check the oil. Oh yeah. Looking good. The oil looks brand new in it, as y'all just seen there. So as you can see, the hood prop is missing from where my brother took this thing apart to do body work on it. That's why it looks so mint. It's because really it is. He did a lot of weight work on it. So I got a real man's hood prop stick there. Anyway, as you can see, the door handles are off of it too. So you have to reach in and do it like that. But let's see if the seat's shot up. See if we got any powerage. Oh, she wanted to turn over. Hold up. Sound like the blower motor's on. Nope. Windshield wiper motor's moving. Okay. Dang, that battery still doesn't have a charge. That thing turns over like a champ. Turns over like a champ. I really don't know if I want to run that carburetor on that 5-year-old fuel. Not to mention the crap that's in that air cleaner. How do you get this off of there? Is it held on? Oh, that blue hose has got it held on. I'm just curious. We're gonna hit it with a little starting fluid or something. I just want to see if it pops, because I almost bet it will, honestly. On second thought here, folks, I don't know if y'all can see all the crap that's down in that carb, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to actually try to get it to run like that. I'm probably going to take a shop vac or something, suck it out of there. I might do that right now, really. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Alrighty. As you can see here, well, I got the stuff cleaned out of there, and the throttle is pretty stiff. But it does move, and it does open the butterflies, so let's go grab some starting fluid. Alrighty, I got this. This is the only starting fluid I have at the house. It's the 50%. 50% ether. We'll see if it'll bust off that. It's 50%. It ought to, by God. If it's got spark, it ought to run. Oh yeah. She ran off starting fluid. She hit. Shoo! Try her again. That was cool. That gets me excited now if it cranks up that easy. So we know it has spark. That's pretty dope. That is pretty sweet. Know that it has spark. So we just need a fuel system. That carburetor might work. I have my doubts. But, hold on. Where's the gas tank on these things? I'm not familiar with Toyotas really much at all. My brother's the Toyota man, but I am not. Let's see, he's got the filler neck blocked off. That don't mean nothing. There could still be water in there. Could very well be water in the tank. And this bed ain't even mounted. As you can see, it needs to be mounted. This thing's pretty mint little truck though. I mean, as you see, the body lines are straight. The tailgate is mint. The cowl is mint. The bed is mint. I mean, like I say, he did body work to it. What little Bondo work it, because this was a pretty solid trunk to begin with. What Bondo work it did need, he did it to it. So it's a pretty good truck. Just needs put back together. And yeah, it needs put back together and running. Hadn't run in 4 or 5 years. Alrighty, it's several weeks since the last clip I made of this, but I'm gonna see if I can get her running off fuel. You can see I got a jar crammed down in there with the fuel line coming up here to the inlet side of the fuel pump. Slap this cable back on here and give her a little starting fluid and just see if she will run. I mean, I know it'll run on starting fluid, but I'm gonna see if it'll pick up its own fuel. Mainly, I'm just trying to verify if the fuel pump works or if it don't. It would be nice. It would be very convenient for it to work, and then I wouldn't have to it would be very nice to not have to buy a fuel pump, but there probably ain't much. Huh. I don't know that it works. She does run. It'd be nice if I could run it or crank it somehow from up here. I don't really know how to do that on a Toyota. I might could figure it out though. Alright, so I put gas in the carb. So when I crank it, it should crank, hopefully. didn't pump no fuel, so say the fuel pump probably is bad. Alright folks, as you can see here, I got a new parking pad here for my tractor and the hay rake and the other tractor, and here's I put my Toyota back here. I just put a fuel line on, connected it to the tank, and used this lawnmower gas, or not lawnmower, weed eater gas, to back feed the line. And so we should be, in theory, should be good. It should be primed, the fuel pump. Possibly, maybe, if the battery has enough charge to even do this. Wouldn't surprise me if it don't. The gum gas pedal stuck. I just want to see if it'll run on its own, you know. Need some more of this PB blaster all over this sucker. Get it in the motor, it don't matter. It'll eat it. Okay, it moves now. Now I bet it won't have enough battery to do it now. It definitely fired there. I think we need a little more gas into the carbontator. Way entirely too much. Like that was, it probably definitely won't right now. It's probably way too flooded. But definitely run out of gas. I doubt it's sucking anything, honestly. I don't even know if the tank has any gas in it, to be honest. The filler neck isn't on it because of the bed. Is not fastened down. So who knows if the gas tank even has any gas. The battery has officially died. Oh well. Alright folks, here's the old Toyota. We got her down here in the shop. I actually drove it here. It was running like teetotal crap, and wouldn't hardly run, wouldn't stay running. So I took the carburetor off, bought a rebuild kit from Riley's for $40. Rebuilt it to the best of my ability. It revs out great, but it still will not idle for crap. So I'm thinking like the idle circuit is still completely plugged. Because I mean, as soon as, like, you can keep it idling by keeping your foot on the gas and rev it up, but as soon as you let them throttle blades close, it dies. So I'm probably going to try to take the idle mixture screw all the way out where that needle is, and just clean in there because the whole inside of the carburetor was all gummed up from that daggum ethanol gas sitting in it. I mean, it was just like pasty stuff. So I'm gonna try to do that and see if that fixes it or not. All right, that actually did fix the idle issue. Was cleaning out that idle mixture screw in the jet. So now let's just turn down the idle. This screw here is the high-speed idle. I'll get the flash on. Alright, that's the high-speed idle. This right here, that's the idle mixture. But I've seen it in the factory. As you run that in, it turns the idle up. So we're going to turn it down a little. Probably to right there. Oh yeah. She's a good runner now. Alright folks, here we are. I pulled it over here to the water hose to fill up the radiator and it started running hot. Well, I filled to make sure it was full, and when I took the cap off it was blowing out because you know it's getting so hot. The temperature gauge was reading just about hot, and looky here. I wonder why it's hot. It threw the belt off, so we're gonna put the belt back on. That belt's shot. So I guess I might have to get a new one, but I'm trying to drive this thing in the house tonight, which ain't up the driveway here, but you know, I don't really think it's want it to run hot, so I'm gonna try to get the belt back on there and go from there. All right, folks. Well, this is a sad day because, well, I'm gonna just show you. I don't know if that'll get it to crank or not. Come on. Piece of junk. I think the battery come unconnected there. Oh, let me get it to run, and then I'll show y'all what I'm sad about here with the old Toyota. Alright, so here it is, I hear how it's ticking back here. But just wait till I can hear about it this time. Y'all can hear it. It's barely knocking. But as sad as I am about it, I'm also not that sad about it because one of my buddies already wants to buy it, so I'm gonna sell it and not lose no money on it. We did get it running, but sad to see it go, but at the same time, oh well. So y'all tell the Toyota bye. It ain't coming back to me unless, you know, I find a pile of money that I can fix it up. I just can't afford to have to fix this thing right now. This doesn't mean that much to me. I already have 2 trucks, so this one can leave. But thank y'all for watching. Sorry, there will not be updates on this because it is leaving, but there still will be videos on this machine and which there's really no story to that one. That one's a good working tractor, but this one will probably still have some videos on, and the dolly, and maybe that thing. I'll do some videos on it when I get a motor to put in it. But yeah,